Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test account and we're looking into the Battle of Blood. Now, if you're relatively new to AFK Arena, you have not seen the Battle of Blood or you haven't had it yet. If you played for a while, guys, this is another iteration that we've seen. So we're going to break this down a little bit for all of the new players. And again, getting a lot of comments from a lot of new players that are joining AFK Arena. So this part is really broken into two reward segments, which is the daily quest and of course the challenge quest. So the daily quest kind of roll up to the challenge quest, which I'll show you guys in just a minute, but this can be set every single day. Make sure you're going in here and you're maximizing your loot in here because it is going to the accumulation or the snowball of really getting loot every single day from every place that you can within this game makes a very big difference. So looking here, guys, complete 1, 2, and 3 battles, pretty self-explanatory. Achieve 1 victory. So of those 3 battles, you do have to win 1 of them. And of course, achieve 2 victories, excluding the spars. So you cannot actually fight other players or kind of rig it. You have to actually play the Battle of Blood event that we have in here. But looking at our loot, guys, we do get some resources in there, which of course going to help with some progression. We have a common scroll in there. And then of course, this chest is what we're looking for, guys. So out of here, you're really looking for one of 2 things. Number 1 being the epic emblem chest or the red chest. These are what you want to prioritize when you're building them out of here. If you have all the meta heroes built, Twisted Essence is always another good choice. The rest of these, the other 4, so we have the shards, we have the primordial and the amplifying emblems and the poke coins. All of those you can actually buy with gold, not really a priority to build or to buy out of these reward chests. Now, of course, like I said, guys, the dailies roll up to the challenges. Now, this is complete 10, 20, and 30 battles, 10 victories right there, and then, of course, a little bit of progression with points. And then the big one, guys, is right here. Using all of our factions, Lightbearers, Maulers, Wilders, Greyborns, Hypos, Celestials, and Dimensionals in here. If you go ahead and you utilize these heroes, you're going to have the ability to get more points. And then, of course, the points right here is going to give you a chest. Again, this is what you want to look for. Essence is going to be the driving force. Even earlier game, guys, Essence is going to be the wall. It has always been the wall in almost 5 years of AFK Arena that you get stuck not having enough hero essence for progression. Looking here, you do get some more scrolls. This one, the exact same, guys. You're looking for essence out of here, some more common scrolls, and then, of course, it all rolls up to the Stargazer. Now, for the Stargazer scrolls, to be able to utilize these, I believe it is still chapter 16 when you unlock the Stargazer. When you unlock it first, guys, you're going to look for either Liberta or you're going to be looking for Demia to go ahead and build those out early when it comes to this event. Now, overall, there is an ability with this fortune chest. You actually do get some from your guild. So making sure, guys, that you are in an active guild. Not only most of the events do carry fortune chests just like this, but you also do see it in a bunch of different places in AFK Arena. Let's go ahead, guys. We'll get into the challenges in here. Now, this, of course, the matchmaking process within here just gives you random heroes. So even, again, if you're new to AFK Arena, you will get random heroes, so you can actually play with a bunch of different heroes, which is really, really cool to think, because it might be heroes like the dimensional heroes down here that you don't have built up or you don't actually have access to them, but you can still go in here and you can play with this, making sure that you can get some victories in here. But overall, you have to know somewhat of what the heroes do. A lot of times you get some really bad choices in here. But a couple of things to remember to kind of make this a little bit easier when you do get into this game mode, guys, is number 1, the faction bonuses. So that does make a really big difference in here. When you're going in here and you're getting these faction bonuses, for majority of players, that can be the difference between a win and a loss, is having the ability to actually get those bonuses. And then again, kind of knowing the heroes, there's going to be a point, or there's going to be some of these battles in here where it is just literally going to be set for you to lose, and you are going to lose based on the random cards that you draw out of here. And of course, with a lot of the newer heroes, like right here, guys, with Amelia, super powerful, guys, and you're getting a very, very high copy of her. And then again, looking at the heroes that we do have in here, Amelia works very well with Khazard, so the duration extension will actually go. And these heroes won't be the first ones that I want to place, just because I don't want to kind of reveal my card hand to the opponent so they know exactly what we're going to be playing. So I'm going to go with Arthur in this one. And you know what? I'm going to go with our PvP heavy Robin Hood right here. Let's see what they play, guys. And again, this can be part of kind of the dynamic. So we know that right over here, Gwen is played. So I'm going to put Zap here. Zephyriel is actually going to go right on this side, meaning we know that a hero is going to go right on that side. I'm going to throw Khazard in here. You know what? I'm going to throw Amelia in here first. That way Amelia actually gets Arthur's aura. That is out of there. And then Khazard for the extension of the duration, which means based on this, guys, right off the gate, we're going to have crowd control for a strong energy regeneration. So working pretty well, again, just kind of off the bat. Boom, there's the crowd control, which is going to amplify again that energy regeneration, making it very easy. Now, of course, guys, this is a pretty fun game mode. A lot of players do grind it out. I wish they had a leaderboard in here. We've been saying this with the Battle of Blood, with the Fight of Fates, with all of these guys, is they need a leaderboard, or they need something essentially that can push and drive players in this game mode to actually be a lot more competitive in nature, and also reward them with some additional rewards. Doesn't even have to be a ton in there, but it would be cool to see, again, in my opinion, if we did have some new rewards, or some rewards that players could actually pick up. Looking in here, guys, again, looking at some of our newer heroes, which this is actually the only pay to pay, or the hero that you had to buy. So you know what? I'm going to put the hero in there. Again, just so you can see him, because a lot of players do not possess the hero and they don't have the ability to get access to it. But overall, guys, that's a hero that a lot of players really did like. Mulan does super, super well in the back. I'm going to throw in here, I thought of Oku, but I put Saurus in here. And then, of course, the final one, I'm going to go with Kren, because Kren does provide some crowd control, which is pretty nice in here. Overall, when it comes to this game mode, again, you can put a lot of time and effort in here. I do not, for the simple fact that the rewards overall, you'll get the rewards regardless. If you're doing this on a daily, you'll get the rewards when it comes to the overall or the overarching quests that you're going to complete in here when it comes to getting those Stargazer scrolls. And a majority of players, once they do get the Stargazer scrolls, then they just come in here, do the dailies. Rest of it at that point really doesn't make a big difference at all, but it goes by quick. So I'm going to start with Trishia and Liberta in here. And I'm thinking crowd control aspect. I'm going to put crowd control and crowd control in here, which again, thinking of the dynamic of the heroes here. You can also look at what the other players have. It's pretty cool. I don't really bother. Again, a win and a loss doesn't really make a big difference in this game mode, but you can go in here, you can kind of have fun with it. And there we go. So I'm going to put Oden right in the bottom. Could do the old school original, the OG Baden, but yeah, the original Baden, but Oden overall, again, crowd control, going to be pretty good. And he did use Prince of Persia over here. So we're going to get off the bat with the haste of Leica, but I think Oden's going to get some crowd control in there. Boom, there is the tower. And Trishia is really strong, guys, in a lot of different game modes. A lot of players really, in my opinion, underestimate Trishia and how well Trishia works. So this one, I believe we're going to go in the hut, come back out, and boom, look at that. Baba Yaga gets it done. That is right, guys. Very, very cool to see, moving up our ranks pretty quick. But that is going to do it for our Battle of Blood. We'll go ahead and collect up the dailies. And again, guys, the dailies are going to roll up into the challenge rewards. And there we go. We almost have enough for another chest. But looking, we're just doing the check boxes on a daily basis to finish that out, get our cards out of there. That way we can do some more Stargazer scrolls with some summons. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.